So, hello and welcome people back to Let's Play Folklore. All of the other quests are done and we have just one left. So yeah, the pub landlord has illusions again.
You know, I'm starting to think he's just kind of crazy.
Well, I mean, he is related to Charlotte.
So
He
it means
spends
he's a mad genius,
he spends more time with her than anybody else.
right?
That would rub off on you.
That means you're going to die soon.
Well, we'll find out.
The landlord's like, whatever, dude.
I wasn't trying to be nice to you, baka.
Keats is now asunder for some reason.
Yes. Yeah, there was an upside down tower in Hell Realm. Just like that one.
Yeah. Pretty good balance, gotta say. It, well, I mean, the tower is upside down, so technically the top of the tower is the first floor, so this should be easy.
You're right. Well, I
Good.
mean... Actually, first floor is the top of the tower. In a way. From
Yeah.
our perspective. So we still have to have a ways to go. And yeah, that's the gimmick of this level. It has like horrendously overpowered monsters in it, and there are interesting ways of dealing with them. Actually,
They cannot be killed by ordinary measures. So you have to get stronger yourself in order to kill them.
exactly. Basically, all it boils down to is making yourself invincible all the time. This one is pretty interesting because the description isn't full. If your transition gauge isn't full at the time you get that ability, it will become full immediately.
Nice.
So basically, I saved that one for last because well, right now I do have the full transit. Well, basically keep it for the moment where you don't have that ability anymore. That way you will immediately refill it. And yes, once you defeating all folks of a type, doesn't matter if you defeat them or absorb them, just as long as they're gone. But here I was like, well, we'll see how difficult it actually gets. Maybe I should just maybe I shouldn't use that any of those stones. The thing is, you cannot use two of the stones at the same time. Yeah, multiple effects do not combine, and there are only 3 floors, so you should use them anyway.
So just use one per floor.
Exactly. Well, you can't do it any other way. But here I stupidly went in being like, well, I'll just try the Kamen Rider mode first, and see how well how far it takes me.
You're certainly throwing ice everywhere.
Mm-hmm. But as you see, they're much more resistant than they have ever been, ever.
Yeah. Not one of your better ideas.
No. And now everything ends very, very fast.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. I mean, you managed to get one of them down.
One.
Oh dear. Oh dear. This is not good. Oh dear. Oh no.
Yeah, it ends very fast. But I decided to keep it in just for and here I'm like not doing it again. I'm gonna take it anyway.
I don't need it, but you know what? Let me have it.
So yeah, the best idea is to take a whole bunch of foes that give you area attacks,
Right.
and just spam that, just as wide of an area as possible. And with urchins being actually weak to ice, the power I took right now is invincibility.
Alright.
It's good enough to get through the floor, and actually, once you have weakened down as many of them as as you can, and there are a couple more left, it is possible to actually pick them off with your regular abilities. And that's actually what happens for me.
Oh man. Getting there.
Mm-hmm. And here I am able to, well, not yet, but eventually I'm able to increase the time because that one guy, yeah, see, by 20 seconds. That's actually quite a lot for how much time you actually need to do all of this.
Right.
It's pretty generous.
Just keep smashing.
Just as long as you're hitting at least multiple monsters at the same time, we'll move. And now everything that's left is the urchins, the most evil of all creatures.
Yes.
Just die already. One of them died. Just two of them died.
Only two though. You don't get any more. Apparently.
Just as long as they're frozen. Okay, one of them is almost done. And he didn't get hit. Laser.
Barely touched him.
Barely is enough when we're talking about automata.
True enough.
And here I just wanted to refresh which one is which.
Nullify damage and freeze MC.
It's pretty much the same as the stud muffin mode, just without altering the attacks.
Yeah.
So that is what I go with in the next
Good thing-
episode.
Yeah, it's a good thing they give you a heal between each two.
Exactly.